to write over and over again. I'm awake in the infinite cold, but you sing to me over and over and over again. So I lay my head back down and I lift my hands and pray to be only yours. I pray to be only yours. I know now you're my only hope.
I miss a lot of things about Griffin. So yeah, so many things, but I think the one that recently I've been really connected with is just movies, film. Like, I think the last message I have from him, like text, was like about how we were movie soulmates and we always just kind of understood the same things about film, and that there was so much more to it than just what it was.
That you have for me over again, and I lay my head back down, and I lift my hands and pray to be only yours. I pray to be only yours. I know now you're my only
I think I've experienced emotions I've never experienced before, and a lot of it is because you're not here anymore, and a lot of it is because there's things that I wish I would have said to you, or like more time I would have spent with you. Yeah, I'm frustrated and angry, but I miss you a lot.
Being at the beach is kind of hard for me because this was the last place I saw him, and I was really anxious about it, but it feels really safe and it feels still.
My head back down, and I lift my hand and pray to be only yours. I pray to be only yours. I pray to be only yours.
Being here, like, makes me miss, just everything about him. Like, the beach to me is Griffin in a lot of ways, and was my college experience, was being here with the people who like consistently cared about me.
And anytime that me and Griffin got to have like a heart-to-heart, Graci was always involved, and he just cared for her so much. Yeah. And it was just really like refreshing seeing that in a big brother. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. And I'll be yours.
Whether it be friendship or his creations in his movies, or if he was making, drawing or making music, like, he just always was 110% in everything he did as a person. And he still is.
Miss seeing you, it's hard. I definitely watch something or just see something and Griffin would love this, or it'd be so great to talk to Griffin about this. And it's kind of rough sometimes.
I think my favorite thing that Griffin ever gave me in a way was, there's this picture of Josie and I, and he had those disposable cameras, and there's this picture of Josie and I walking on the beach, and it's cloudy and she's crouched like a bird, and I'm like, hey! And it's just so incredibly us, and I look at that and I'm like, how did he get that? Like, that's so amazing to me, because I don't have that eye, and he was always so creative.
One of my favorite things about Griffin that I really admired was like how passionate he was about literally everything he did.
Even when the rest of us were kind of just, you know, laying around, he was doing, and it was awesome and amazing, and I'll miss that.
Me and Griffin were a strange pair.
Like, we always thought that Griffin would go the farthest because he was just so driven and so had such a hard work ethic and really was passionate about whatever he was doing, and so
I actually have this shirt, which is it was a blue flannel that I got from somewhere, but it turns out he had the same one, and so I just made a point to never wear it again, just because I knew he wore it best and always will.
he was just such a good example of making your life about your like passion or your talent or what you were good at.
He was so like mindful of every aspect.
There's constantly this like gaping hole, especially hanging out with all of our friends. It feels like at any point you're just gonna walk through the door. Or
he was such a fierce person in the sense that he was fully committed to like everything he did.
He was one of the only people I could hug.
I think that I am still in this place where I don't want to believe that things are real.
Maybe this is not what he'd want. This is my interpretation of what Griffin would want. It would be to not sweat it. It would be to put on your cords, put your hands in your pockets, and yeah. That's honestly what I think, though.
Griffin was kind of a model human being, the type of person that everyone, I think, you know, he has qualities that everyone aspires to have. He has a good sense of humor. He always made time to listen and care, and all of that. He was just a really good friend, and I'm gonna miss him all the time.
I miss him. I'm so short. I miss his tall, gangly hugs. Yeah.
I'm really thankful for how your family has been very open and honest with the grieving process, and it's helped. I know it's helped a lot of us a lot.
He's obviously so passionate about his friends. Like, him and Ajon were like this, and Ajon was one of my best friends.
Really miss you a lot, buddy.
It really brings a lot of peace to me that Griffin just had such an impact on everyone that he met and everybody that he had encountered.
I mean, he at times was very opinionated, except when when something felt just absolutely earth-shattering, and to him, it was just a don't sweat.
I wish I could just wake up from this just like nightmare of stuff that's happening.
I felt, okay, I have one regret with Griffin though. I felt really bad we were at lunch and we were looking for a radio show idea about, basically we just needed a theme and so many songs to go with it. And so I was thinking, well, let's just do it across the country. And we were like, yeah, let's do it across the country. And he's like, I love the Black Keys. Let's have the Ohio song by them. And I was like, that's a good song, but we should do the national Blood Buzz Ohio. And he's like, and I know he didn't really want to rub us the wrong way, but I think when it comes to the Black Keys, he was willing to put his foot down. He was like, no, I think it should be this. And unfortunately, we ganged up on him like, no, it should be the national. And he didn't say anything, but he kind of just walked away, and I never did. Say I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, it's great being able to be at the beach house here, and I just think like back to freshman year when you were all like, we were just talking, and you're like, hey, my family has a beach house. It would be sweet if we could all go there. And you're just inviting all these people that you haven't known really long to just be part of this super special place that you kind of grew up with, and you had all these great experiences. And it was just so awesome that you were willing to open all this up for us, and that your family was willing to share with us, so we can make such great memories here with you in this place.
He like put me to shame about his what he knew about the Arctic monkeys. I was like, oh, I like them too. And Sarah and I went to a concert and met up with Griffin, And he was like, oh, they have like 4 different albums, and I was like, yikes, calling me out. I only know like a few songs. He's probably one of the most like gracious and passionate people I've like ever. I think everyone could kind of take something from that to have like a more full and fulfilling life.
I'm scared of losing those moments. I can see in my mind fresh, like, just the stupid little, like, things he does or whatever, and like I don't want them to be gone. Like I don't want them to have to be either through a video or through like a picture. I want it to be that fresh memory that's like right in my head.
When I got back home from Thailand, it was really hard for me, and he literally sat me down and said, my home is like always open to you, and that was just so big.
Okay, any last things you want to say to Griffin?
Hey, bud. That's it.
I love you so much, and you will always be a part of me and always be an inspiration to who I want to be and what I want to become more like. And I'm just so glad that Griffin was something just so instrumental in who I am and will always be.
Tidal wave rushing on and on. Under the water you scream so